Now let's explore another way to find children's and YA books at UN's library. On the Children's Books at UN page, scroll down to the tab box here and then click on Book List. Here you can browse themed and interactive book lists from our collection. Currently, there are over 80 lists to choose from, with banned books being very relevant to this course. So these lists are broken into categories like authors and illustrators, award winners, banned and challenge book list, civics, cultural experience, genre, other topics, and war and conflict. Be sure to check out other topics. It includes things like list about Alabama, American South, animals, autism, dinosaurs, families, friends, holidays and traditions, and the list goes on. These lists are also available in an A to Z format. Find this link here at the top of the list that says A to Z format. Click it and you'll see that you can locate each list individually in these categories A through F, G through N, and R through Z. You can also switch on this page back to the category listing if you prefer. Today we're going to look at the banned and challenge list that align to your assignment. So let's click on the banned and challenge list category. As you can see, there are several lists: banned and challenge children's, banned and challenge list high school, young adult, and then we have, for the last couple of years, ALA's top 10 most challenged books of 2021 and ALA's top 13 most challenged of 2022. So that's the most current. First, let's look at the banned and challenged books children's list. When I click on the list, I can see that we have lots of titles. Again, this is more children's level, so there will be picture books, there will be chapter books on the list. When you scroll, you can see that it has information. It has the title, the author. It will tell you if there's awards that were won. Also, you can look for this information here, which is the call number. It tells you it's in our youth collection on the main floor of the library and gives you the call number. This title is also in Pascal's room, so that's helpful. But to really look at how teaching lists can be helpful, let's actually look at a title. So we're going to scroll through this list and click on one of the titles, Because of Winn-Dixie. Now you can see that you're brought to a page full of resources related to this book. There's a Meet the Author movie. You click on original resources, which would be more movies, information about the author interviews, book guides, activities, and lessons. So some of these are actually lessons that are created by teaching books, and you can save them. If they're read, that means they can be saved, but that would require you to set up your free educator account, and I'll show you information about that in a moment. But I just wanted to kind of highlight the types of information you can find in here. Book readings, vocabulary list, and awards and distinctions. The awards and distinction information is helpful because if you're selecting maybe this book as your challenged book, part of the rationale could be to look at the list the awards and distinctions that the book received as a justification for keeping a book in a collection or using it in a lesson in class. I also wanted to feature, in addition to just browsing through the list, you can use the filters to kind of narrow your results to what you're looking for. So if you are trying to find a banned book that is on a particular grade level, you can click on the filter for grade level and select the grade level range. So let's say I wanted one for pre-K through 2. And so our list went from 291 to 98 books. You can also unselect that and select by genre. So if you wanted to, for instance, see picture books that are banned and challenged on this list, you can limit by that. Another category that could be helpful would be cultural experience. So you can click on gender. You could also take the list and say, I wanted to look for a particular award or distinction. So I wanted to see from this list how many of these were Caldecott Medal winners, and there's 17. Now let's take a look at the banned and challenged list high school. Please remember that some of the titles that are high school or YA might be in a regular circulating collection up on the top floor. So if you see that, that still means it's available here in the library, like in this example, 1984. It says circulating collection top floor. You can still check those out. They'd be on the top floor. I just wanted to remind people that there might be some there as well. Did you know that these lists are available in the youth collection? Look for this sign and scan the code to access them. To create our list, we use Teaching Books, a database focused on literature promotion that connects books to related instructional resources. It includes lesson plans, videos, and award information. It was made available through the Alabama Virtual Library. Did you know that you can create a free educator account using your email address? An educator account gives you access to more teaching books, enabling you to create your own list and save lesson plans. Use the brief how-to videos on the left side of this page to learn more. If you need help finding books, articles, or resources for this assignment, go to the library website at libguides.montevallo.edu and click Help in the purple menu bar. You can also get help via chat. To see the day's chat hours, on the library's homepage, find the Today's Hours purple box at the top of the page and look for the chat hours, which today would be 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. Then, look for the blue chat button at the bottom right corner of your screen. When chat is online, you'll see a blue box with a chat bubble that has a green check mark, and that means that a librarian is able to chat with you in real time. If you see that blue box and it has a chat bubble with an X, but an email with a green check mark, that means chat is offline and you can leave an email for a librarian. He will get back to you shortly.